Okay, we're here with AJ Kohn, one of the masters of the skateboard for sure. AJ, you're here as one of the MCs helping out with the event, World Roundup 2013, but you're also competing.
Yes, I was competing. Yesterday I got to compete.
How long have you been skateboarding?
Well, this summer will be about 24 years.
Okay, and when I call you the master of the board, I mean you are like a demo machine, right? What is the thing you do the most?
Well, I do a lot of demos, that's for sure. Over the last 10 years, I've averaged between 75 to 150 demos a year. And this year, I'm actually on a nationwide tour in the US called the 1 or 2 Skateboard Science, where we're actually teaching the science of skateboarding, all the physics and laws of motion to K through 12 public, private, and special needs schools, to which I've been traveling since October 1st, and you know, we're here in May right now, and I'm actually going to be traveling all the way up through June 21st, and I average between 10 to 15 demos a week, and so right now we're about at a little over 300 demos so far since October.
Wow. Who was your biggest influence when you were growing up?
Biggest influence in skateboarding in general or in freestyle?
Either.
Either? Well, what got me into skateboarding is I saw all the older guys in my neighborhood skating, and you know, they were all the artists and stuff, and I was an artist, and I liked art and I liked their art. And then I saw how they also expressed themselves through skateboarding. I was into a lot of sports, so I was really physical and stuff, so I saw them do that, and I was riding bikes and stuff, so I did all that stuff. But as soon as I saw skateboarding, there was just something about it, something that was kind of magical, that I looked at it and I saw the artwork on the bottom of the boards. I mean, when I started skating, it was like 89, 90, when they still had screen printed graphics on the bottom, and they had all these rich colors and stuff. And I remember brands such as like Toxic and Brand X and Powell Peralta and Santa Cruz and Vision, and they just had this wonderful color palette that just was very exciting. And these guys who did these moves, it looked like almost unreal, and it looked almost like it looked on another level. And I saw that and I was like, ooh, I don't know what they're doing and I don't know how they're doing it, but I want to do that. I really want to do that. So I mean, it was guys around my neighborhoods and stuff that really got me into it. As I progressed on, you know, of course, guys like Rodney Mullen were an influence. Mark Gonzalez, because I was a street skater, that's what I started doing. Mark Gonzalez was a huge influence as well. I liked his whimsy, I liked his creativity, how he addressed things, and he didn't take himself too seriously. Same thing with Lance Mountain. I love Lance Mountain, and also how they skated everything. And you know, even though I'm here with the freestyle contest, and that's what I'm best known for, I skate everything. You know, when I was younger, I skated up into like I did Tampa Am contest every year. I did Beast of the East contest. I was a traveling sponsored amateur street skater for a long time. And then when I went to college, I didn't have as much time to skate street as much, so I only had like an hour here, an hour there. And I really wanted to keep my skating up and wanted to keep myself healthy, so I really got into freestyle, and it was something that I was kind of edging into. Being from the early 90s, freestyle was very apparent in street skating in the early 90s, and I just kind of kept up with that. That's the type of skating that I liked, and I wasn't into the trends at the time. Right around the mid-90s, skateboarding kind of went really basic. It went really big and basic when I was still like trying to learn all these crazy flip tricks and doing all these different combinations. So I just continued with that. So it's basically a continuation and kind of a natural evolution that I'm doing modern freestyle skateboarding right now.
Okay. And what is your favorite part about this event, the World Roundup?
Favorite part about it is probably just getting everybody together. A lot of these guys I've done demo tours with in the past, or I've looked up to, you know, we emailing or YouTubing and stuff like that, and you know, it's cool because we all kind of keep tabs on what other people are doing to give us inspiration to do more. And you know, what really got me stoked was the guys from Japan. We went to Japan in 2009 and we saw how they did it and how the industry and everything is behind them in Japan. I mean, they have full spreads in Transworld Japan of freestyle skateboarders, which is unreal. And so that gave us more inspiration to keep promoting it. I did the 2010 championships in Philadelphia, which we had 90 guys from 15 different countries and like 25 different states. So that helped. And then you know, we had a couple other we had one in Sweden that went really good. That was an invitational. And then from that, I know Monty and Kevin been talking about doing something up here in Canada, because back in the day, it was at Expo 86, was the biggest like skateboarding event ever. So these guys wanted to create some of that magic again. And I think they've achieved it within respect to the camaraderie amongst the riders and bringing the best riders, the absolutely best riders from all the countries together to perform. And just the fact that we're here and we're getting such support from people outside of skateboarding is really inspiring, because it's telling us that we're doing something good and that it's something that is not just stuck in the box of the skateboarding world. It's something that everybody can relate to. A lot of the movements that you see in freestyle, you know, can be seen in other things, such as, you know, dance or acrobatics or gymnastics or whatever. And a lot of people, a lot of the masses can kind of relate to that and kind of be like, hey, that's really cool. I understand what he's doing with spinning and how they're linking it together and how it's choreographed to music. And just, it's like the whole package. Plus, they can get up and personal with a lot of these guys, and just seeing these guys interact with everybody else around and how they're interacting with them. It's a beautiful thing, and it's all about promoting positivity and promoting skateboarding, and that's really what this event represents, is promoting that positivity, that kind of you know, statesman type of approach. Is like, hey, we're here representing skateboarding, and this is what is possible on a skateboard. It's not just confined to what you see on your TV or on your video game. This is real life, and it's all interconnected, and you know, everything comes together, and all these people from all walks of life. We have guys here who are doctors. There's a doctor in there. You know, I went to school for engineering and product design. We have guys who are lawyers. We have guys who are artists. We have guys who are musicians. We have guys who are acrobats. We have guys who do surf. I mean, so many. It fits the gamut. Company owners, you know, such as yourself. Everybody does something different, and they bring that something to it, and it helps grow skateboarding, and it helps kind of expand people's minds.
True. Quick shout out to all your sponsors.
Oh, okay. Give a shout out to One Skateboard Company, representing Philadelphia to the fullest. Also, Aaron Boy, only act your age if you're 8. Torque Trucks. Also like to give a big shout out to Dom Brown over at Soul Tech for helping a brother out, man, a fellow freestyle brother. Thank you so much for the shoes. Definitely rocking it here today for you, you know that. We also get bearings from NS Bearings, and I was getting wheels. Once in a while I get some stuff over from Pal and the guys from Bones. Really been supportive of all the programming that I do back in Philly, as well as throughout my career. They've been helping me out when I need it, as well as for helping out with freestyle by supporting the 2010 World Championships. Thank you guys for that. Wonder G Skateboard Science, Franklin's Pain. It's a non-profit organization that we build skate parks in throughout the cities to do inner-city development of not only the youth, but also of spaces. Yep. And Wonder G Skateboard Science, Franklin's Pain. Oh, and Grind for Life, of course, I can't forget that. Mike Rogers, yeah, buddy, my man, does some great things for the community within respect to getting people's families who are cancer patients to come up and get them to their appointments, giving them a place to stay, giving them a little bit of extra bread to make sure that they can keep everything running on time, and so they can support their families in their time of need. So I think that's it for all my sponsors, man. Thank you so much.
Definitely a legend. AJ Kohn.
All right, man. Thank you so much.